this week that God answers prayers. So this is our last weekend in April. We're going to just finish up our study in Acts here, and we're going to be talking about how Peter was delivered when he was in prison. When you first go in to your room, we're going to be telling knock-knock jokes. So have the kids walk around. They can tell each other knock-knock jokes. You should have a sheet of paper in your room that has a whole bunch of knock-knock jokes on it. If you want to look up some more knock-knock jokes that are appropriate for kids, do that as well. The kids can come up with some on their own too. That's just what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about how when Peter was miraculously freed from prison, he went to a place where the people were praying, a place that he knew would be safe, and he was knocking on the door. And they were so afraid inside praying that they didn't come and answer the door. And then he knocked again, and he knocked again. So we're going to just do some knock-knock jokes just to get ready for that story. So if you are the story time teller, again, you can have some volunteers, about 7 kid volunteers pulled aside, and you can act out the story of Peter coming to the place where the people were praying. You can act out about how Peter was guarded by 2 guards. He was actually chained to 2 guards and had over 16 guards guarding him while he was in prison this time, because King Herod knew that he had escaped from prison in the past, and he didn't want that to happen again. So he was being extra careful. But of course, God can do anything he would like, and he rescues Peter from prison once again, sends an angel in to just drop the chains right off of Peter and to take him straight from the side of the angels and march right out from all the other 16 soldiers that were guarding him as well. And then he goes to the place where he knew people were praying. They were praying for Peter at the time, and he goes and knocks on the door. So that's your story. You can act it out with the kiddos. Go ahead and read that again. That's from Acts 12, 1 through 19. Then, of course, do your worship and offering. You have a blessing as well. And then after the story, you have your review questions again. So go ahead and use the review tab to play a game, make up your own game, or just ask the questions, however it works best for your class. And then you are going to be spending some time creating and praying, making chains. So this will remind the kids of the story today, because as I said before, Peter was chained to 2 guards at the time that the angel came and helped him to escape. But they're going to be writing prayers on their chains, like little strips of paper that you'll have in your room, and then you're just going to make a long chain with it. So the kids are going to have their prayer chain. They can take it home with them. You can hang it in the room if you'd rather do that, or if they'd rather do that, or they can take it home and just be reminded of this story and be reminded of praying. So as always, you'll have time to pray with the kids as they're writing down their prayers. You can let them know that if they have anything that you'd like to write in the prayer journal or anything they'd like to share with the class, they can do that as well. If they're in 1st grade or 2nd grade, or they have a hard time writing, of course, remind them that they can just draw, and God knows what they're praying about. God will know, so no worries there. Next week, we're going to start our study in parables, so that's going to be in May. So our first parable is the parable of the wise and foolish builder, so we're going to be starting to do that in May. That's it for this week. Hey, if you haven't signed up to help out at Vacation Bible School, if you are at Northland or if you are at Thornton, those sheets are already ready for you to sign up for. You can just go downstairs or go to your Welcome Center. I'm thinking about Thornton, go downstairs here. But if you're at Northland, just go to the Welcome Center, the area right outside of the sanctuary, and sign up. The quicker you sign up, the earlier that you sign up, the better chance you have of getting to teach the class that you would like to teach. So Fort Lupton, your signups are not available quite yet because your VBS is a month after the VBS at Northglenn and at Thornton, but start thinking about what class you want to teach. Start thinking about that and get ready to sign up. So I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for all your work this month, and I will be seeing you again sometime over the summer. Thanks so much.